My sugar daddy used to call me the entertainment industry's only pure white jasmine. He said it was because I was unassuming, well-behaved, sensible, and utterly devoted to him. But lately, he developed a strong preference for a gaudy peony. So, he gave his new favorite the 2 endorsement deals and a movie role he'd promised me. Many in the industry were waiting to see me fall. Only I breathed a sigh of relief. Finally, I had a good reason to find a new patron. And my new patron was already growing impatient. My assistant, Chloe, called me in tears as I was getting my hair and makeup done for the evening's charity gala. Chloe sobbed into the phone. The brand said Mr. Davies made the call. That dress has to go to Celeste. Celeste was Raymond Davies' new favorite, and she had set her sights on the seasonal couture gown from Ellie I'd borrowed. He told me, "Tonight is Celeste's first big event like this. She wants to make a good impression. It's just a dress, Vivian, be generous." He knew perfectly well that a director I greatly admired would be attending tonight. To make a good impression on them, I had started preparing a month in advance, but he didn't care. Perhaps I'd been too good at acting all these years. Raymond was convinced I was madly in love with him, that I couldn't live without him, so he acted with impunity. He was accustomed to my compliance and concessions, so he never considered whether I would be humiliated or ridiculed. I immediately contacted my agent to reach out to various brands. My agent sent mass emails to a dozen brands, yet not a single one could lend me a dress. News of a gown being snatched just before a gala spread quickly through the industry. Some feigned sympathy. "Vivian, if there's no time, there's nothing you can do. There will be other opportunities. It's just a shame. Director Olsen is the keynote speaker tonight, and they say she's looking for the lead actress for her new film." I pondered for a moment, then dialed Victor Sterling's number. Then, under the sympathetic or gleeful gazes of others, I waited silently for 3 hours. Just as I was about to call it a night, I received a gown from Victor's assistant. It was an Ellie extra season couture piece, but unfortunately, the style didn't quite suit me. That night, Celeste wore the gradient blue starlight gown, adorned with 1,000 diamonds, and stole the show. Even before the banquet ended, articles proclaiming her goddess of glamour and outshining everyone were flying across the internet. Chloe, my assistant, fumed, "Vivian, you would have looked so much better in that outfit than her." Soon, that remark reached Celeste's ears. Celeste, champagne in hand, blocked my path, raising an eyebrow. I heard Vivian wanted to wear my dress too, but Mr. Davies said this dress needs a fresh, young girl like me to truly capture the starry elf vibe. She deliberately eyed me up and down. "Vivian, you're almost 30, aren't you? One has to accept their age." I smiled gently. 28 is certainly not considered young in the entertainment industry anymore. "I hope, Celeste darling, you never reach my age." Celeste paused, likely still trying to decipher what I meant. I had already given a polite nod and walked past her towards the backstage. By the time Celeste realized and texted to curse me out, I was already back at my apartment, finished with makeup removal, and preparing for a shower. I read the text and inwardly tiskered. Raymond's new favorite was beautiful, but unfortunately, she lacked any real intelligence. As I was blow-drying my hair after my shower, I received a string of messages from Chloe. She said an endorsement deal I'd been in talks for had been snatched by Celeste. And the film I was supposed to start shooting tomorrow? Celeste had been slotted in as well. They said she was the secondary lead, but her screen time wouldn't be much less than mine. To be fair, Raymond was a decent sugar daddy. When he was infatuated with someone, he'd lavish them with the best things. I'd experienced that treatment myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone from being a complete unknown to a top-tier star in just 5 years.